Hi guys, Mitch here. So today we are going to learn some simple tips that will help you improve your tent setup time. Setting up a tent is pretty simple, right? Madali lang siya. Simple. Mabilis lang. And because of that, some people don't even read the manual or pay attention to small details. Which is why even some frequent campers still take a little more time to finish setting up their tents. It may not be a big deal, but in case of unexpected bad weather, you would wish you knew how to set up your tent faster. Tip number one, check your tent and all its accessories. I think this is very basic. So, whether you are buying from a physical store or online store, it is always good to check the product and make sure that all accessories are complete. Taking a defective or incomplete tent parts at camp will not only slow you down, but it will also cause unnecessary stress and unpleasant camping experience. Tip number two, practice. Setting up your tent for the first time at camp would require more time and effort, especially if you are a newbie. So, if you have time, practice setting up your tent and familiarize its construction before heading out to camp. Freestanding tents are easy to set up even on a concrete ground at home. Tip number three, attach the guidelines. Guidelines can be complicated, especially if they are not readily attached to the tent, or worse, if you will be the one to figure out and assemble them. So, while waiting for your next camping schedule, attach the guidelines to their designated location and make sure that they are not entangled. It will surely save you a lot of time at camp. Tip number four, lagyan ng pegs ang ground sheet bago i-attach ang tent poles. Now it is easier and faster to mount the tent poles if the ground sheet is in place. If you are using a ground sheet that is not compatible with your tent, stake down your inner tent instead before you insert the tent poles. Hindi yung habol ka ng habol para lang pagtagpuin ang eyelet at tip ng pole o kaya mag-call a friend for assistance. Poles are flexible but it can also break if you are not careful. But if your ground sheet or inner tent is already pegged, minimal force is needed to attach the tent poles and therefore it is less likely to break. Karamihan sa atin, yung first test setup natin is on a concrete ground. So, either inside the mall before we purchase the product or at home. No, anyway, it's freestanding. So, yun. To some, that experience became the foundation of their idea on how to set up a tent. No pegs, it can stand, put the pegs later. So, first impression, first experience, tatatak yan. That is the reason why other campers set up their tents the way they set it up the first time. Tip number five, make use of the wind. Wind can sometimes make it difficult for us to put on our tent fly. The key is don't go against it. Go with the flow. Throw your tent fly over your inner tent in the direction of the wind. Just make sure that you hook it right away, otherwise it will fly like a kite. So there you go guys, very simple tips, very basic. I hope It will help you improve your tent setup time in your next camping. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye!